So back at the truck today. We had to stop yesterday, so I figured I'd do it in two parts. Had to stop yesterday because it rained. It started as a sprinkle, then it got a little worse, and it got so bad to keep the camera out here. So I took it inside and I got myself dried off. And I thought, well, maybe it'll dry up a little later. No, it rained a lot yesterday. Last night it rained. I haven't been out today to see if anything's flooded. I don't think it has, but it was so much rain, guys. So anyway, hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's not floated away. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this. Try to get this finished up today. It's cold out here, so I may stop a few times to try to warm up my hands because it's already really cold. So yeah, just follow along. I'll get some clips here and there. So I got the intake back on. I set the carburetor on yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna just try to get it finished if the rain holds out long enough. Okay, let's go see if we can find some plugs. I needed a plug for this hole right here. Right? Now, I looked all over my shop, because I do have a shop. It's kind of a mess, but I do have one. And I didn't have one. Several years ago, I bought a old junk parts truck. This is why it's very important to have parts trucks or vehicles of similar to exact same year models that you have. I got a plug. So it's not exactly the plug I wanted. It's got little prongs on it, but guess what? It's solid all the way through, and there's no way it can leak. So other than the two little prongs on top, I just saved myself a trip to town. And probably about $2. May not seem like a lot, but I have used that parts truck a lot. I have probably, just on little parts like this, paid for that truck. And I actually bought it for the rear end out of it. So, tip, if you're going to work on your own stuff, parts trucks, even though they don't look good, find a place on your property that's off, out of the way, where it can't be seen, where it's not ugly, and get yourself a $200 to $300 parts truck. You will save yourself in the long run. I have stripped wiring harnesses, got little clips, ends, $4 or $5 at a time, plus a trip to town when all your vehicles get, you know, roughly 8 or 9 miles to a gallon is important. And yes, I'm making some mechanics cringe right now by using a pair of channel locks or slip joint pliers on a brass fitting. Guess what? Don't care. It is what it is, guys. Sometimes you don't have the exact socket or ratchet to use. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can use what you got. It doesn't take a master mechanic's tool set to get the job done. It just takes the willingness to do the job. And if you're going to use slip joint pliers, or channel locks as I call them, this is a bad set, really. It's a cheap set. But if you're going to use these, by all means, learn how to use them first. All jokes aside, and I know that sounds kind of tacky, but there is a technique to using them. I use them a lot, and I learned how to use them in a maintenance crew for a company, because it was too far away from your toolbox to be running to your toolbox all the time. So you carried in your pocket what you could do the job with. Surprisingly enough, you'll learn how to use it quick. Okay, so this green wire right here, it's replacing a red wire. I had a red wire broke. I tried to find some stuff to repair it. I didn't have right handy, so I did have this heavy duty green wire stuck back in the shop, so that's what I'm going to use. It's extremely heavy gauge, so I don't think there'll be any issues. It's just this same gauge wire, probably, maybe even a little bigger than what was originally on there. And if I get a chance and find some stuff that's the exact same, I'll replace it. Not a big deal to do. It is a hot wire, even though it is green, but it should be fine. As long as you remember it's hot. If you forget, then you might get a little shock. It's not a professional job. It's not all pretty and neat. Which neither is life sometimes. Okay, so camera died earlier. I had to finish up everything with the truck, so I figured I'd just kind of walk through and show you what I finished up. Pretty much just the little odds and ends. I got the carburetor on. I got the timing set. I got just about, I need to get some adjusting done on the carburetor. So yeah, she runs. I'm gonna actually drive it to work tomorrow and make sure everything's running out good. Probably drive it for a few days. Seems to run 100% better. But from a carburetor stance, it's a little rich. But as you can hear, she's running. So yeah, like I said, I'll get some mileage under it and make sure everything's still doing good. But guys, it just goes to show you, you can do whatever you want to do. You just got to want to do it. Okay? Save some money. Get the job done. See y'all.